Hey, what's going on, guys? SkyfuryDX here, and welcome back. Thanks for joining me for another Dokkan battle video. So you'll remember, like a couple of days ago, I made this this list here. This is basically just all of the units who are getting their easy A's on JP very, very shortly. So at that stage, we had the information of the Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. We also had the information of the Super Saiyan 2 GT Goku, the Tech Paikuan, and the STR Majube. So we've got the info released for Super Saiyan Vegeta and the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So we're going to take a look at those today, but there's one other piece of information that we've got as well, and it is this guy right here. So he is actually getting his Easy A as well. So we've got his Easy A on our, over here. So let's take a look at him, just quickly before his Easy A, and then I'll flick this over. But as you can see, at the moment, he's got the support key +4, 50% defense, and he doesn't actually lose that when he Easy A's. But as far as this goes, he's still sealing on a 12 key, and this. What's he doing is buffing allies' attack by 30%. So let's take a look at him after he's been Easy A'd. And now we can see that on addition to his 12 key super attack, we're now raising attack and defense for one turn. We're causing colossal damage, still sealing that super attack. The ultra super attack is greatly raising the attack and defense for one turn and causing colossal damage to the enemy. And there's that 30% for 2 turns. Was that? Oh, that was still for 2 turns. Okay, alright, I thought they added that for a sec there. But anyway, we go on. Their passive skill, Victory of Love and Justice, is attack and defense 70% now. That's new. They didn't have 70% or anything. This was just superclass. Key +4, 50%. Plus they're getting an additional 50% attack. This is new. And they're launching an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack when attacking extreme class enemies. Extreme class enemies defense -70%. So they're links: Hero of Justice, Patrol, Signature Pose, Infighter, Supreme Warrior, Supreme Power, Shattering the Limit, Legendary Power. Their categories that they're in: the Majin Buu Saga, Joined Forces, Movie Heroes, Special Pose, Defender of Justice. What I can say about these guys here is definitely get excited for the Great Sandman 1 and 2 unit, because they are absolutely a tremendously powerful unit. Very, very powerful support unit. One of these sort of new era support units in Dokkan that are just absolutely essential to be running on a lot of these teams. I mean, I could really see myself realistically bringing them on the Majin Buu Saga team. Joined Forces, they would be so good on Joined Forces. Movie Heroes, they're gonna function pretty good on. Special Pose. Special Pose is one of these categories that's just horribly neglected. So we look at all of the units on Special Pose. We got Gotenks, who is good. These guys could possibly be good in the future. They've aged a bit, but then we look at all of these other units here, and there's not really too many good options here. I mean, let's go through it. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, you're pretty good. Topo, you're good. You're good. You're sort of okay, I guess. So are you. You're okay. This guy here, he's pretty good. Yeah, good, but on your team. You're trash. This Gotenks here is pretty good. So, out of all of these units here, Great Sandman 1 and 2 is going to be one of your top picks for the Special Pose category. This guy, basically, the way that I've built him, I've, what have I gone? 5 additional and 15 crit. Obviously got him the dodge in there as well, and I put, I rainbowed this guy ages ago, before his Easy A was announced or anything. Now I would probably look at this guy and think that we're going to probably see a lot more importance for his additional, and that's largely to do with his super attack effects. He is raising attack and defense for one turn on his 18 key and his 12 key. So, I mean, this is Look, I'm not sure how much damage Great Saiyaman 1 and 2 are going to take after they double super. I mean, I'd say that these guys are realistically probably going to have a shot at taking double-digit damage from like a super attack from the GT Goku in the like the GT event. You know, the full-powered tech one at the end. I'd say that that's probably going to be the case. I mean, after they super attack one time, then obviously, like, you know, it's going to be a bit better for like 30% more defense. But I mean, these guys here with their sort of their key support and their defensive support, these guys here are definitely a very good unit. So basically, my strategy with these guys is I am going to like, I could give them a level 5 additional gold and a level 5 additional silver, and then they could have like a 30% chance to crit, 30% chance to additional, and as well that chance to dodge as well. And I'd say that that's probably what I'm going to do with him. If I was building him today, I would have prioritized the whatchamacallit, the additional a little bit higher, but it doesn't really matter. It's not really worth losing sleep over, I don't think. So that is Great Saiyaman 1 and 2. The next unit that we're going to have a look at is going to be this Vegeta unit. So Vegeta here, I mean, his EZA is actually like pretty interesting. His super attack effect isn't really anything like too special, like he's just greatly lowering defense, but his passive skill, it's this part of his passive skill is he's actually lowering the attacked enemy's attack and defense by 40%, which is a very powerful ability. This ability right here is STR Omega Shenron's ability, what he does to the enemy rotation. So I'd imagine that this Vegeta here is really going to help a lot of players out doing Super Battle Road. I could really see myself realistically taking this guy into the the Vegeta family stage of Super Battle Road. I mean, his passive skill is giving it attack and defense 120% and additional attack and defense 40% when performing a super attack. So I mean, I've been seeing a few things, and I would expect this Vegeta to be hitting a lot harder than what he's actually hitting. Pretty disappointed with the numbers that I'm seeing from this guy. Like Rainbow level 10 Lynx, this guy's hitting like 2.5 million attack stat, which in this day and age is a little bit not so much cutting the mustard. Like, I think we're sort of moving into an era of Dokkan where we want to be seeing units that are above a 3 million attack stat if they're not really supporting. I mean, this right here is definitely helping out, but if they were going to make this Vegeta here attack as low as what he actually does, then they probably would have it would have been a lot beneficial to have this guy like just have a bit of key support. Like if he gave the other units of you know, let's say other Vegeta family units, or just, you know, all units, best case scenario, if he gave them, like, everybody on rotation like 2 or 3 key or something like that, this Vegeta would be very very good. A lot better than what he is now. I mean, he's going to have his uses, but I don't think that this guy's time in the sun is going to be for too long. Especially when we look at the Vegeta disambiguation, we want to have a look at all of the Super Saiyan Vegetas in the game, and this is it. This is all right here. I mean, can I? Yep. I mean, that's everything. And I would say that after his EZA, he's probably... He'd probably be a contender for the best Super Saiyan Vegeta. I mean, all of these Vegetas have aged like horribly, and like this guy right here is, he needs an EZA. He needs an EZA so fast. But you look at all of these guys right here, and out of all the Super Saiyan Vegetas, this guy looks to be about the best, and it's just like phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal that we haven't got a Super Saiyan Vegeta Dokkan Fest. I mean, apart from this transforming guy, the game's like 6.5 years old now on JP, and we haven't got anything like that. So I definitely think that in the future, hopefully we don't have to wait too much longer, but yeah, we're definitely due for a very good Super Saiyan Vegeta, and yeah, I mean, this guy's time in the sun, like I said, it would probably not be too long. But this here, I think, is definitely worth thinking about for the likes of Super Battle Road and such. So Vegeta is he's going to work well on a few of his teams. I mean, Pure Saiyan's absolutely criminal that this team has got the leads that it's got, and we don't have anything better for Pure Saiyans. But I mean, we want to look at Android Cell Saga. The units on the Android Cell Saga, this Vegeta's actually going to link up pretty well with this with LR Gohan. So they're sharing, what are they sharing? Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Prepared for Battle, and Golden Warrior. So I mean, that's pretty good right there for our boy Vegeta. And he's also going to work pretty well on Gifted Warriors. We want to have a look at Gifted Warriors. There's a few other Vegeta units on here that we could definitely put in with. And if we want to take a look at this guy right here in particular, he's actually going to work pretty well with LR Angel Vegeta. We want to have a look at LR Angel Vegeta's links here. Saiyan Warrior Race, Prodigy, Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Golden Warrior, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. So what's he sharing with him? So he's got Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Golden Warrior, Royal Lineage, Prepared for Battle, and Shattering the Limit. So he's sharing Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, and Golden Warrior with this Vegeta. Some other units that you could possibly run this Vegeta with are perhaps the GT Vegeta. GT Vegeta's like one of these timeless units. I don't think I'm ever really going to get sick of using this guy right here, but he's sharing Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, and Prepared for Battle with this guy. So I mean, that's going to work. So like link-wise, this Vegeta's definitely going to be like good for linking up well with other Vegeta units that you would want to run him with. So how have I built him? I have gone 17 additional, 6 crit, and then 3 dodge as well. So I've given him more additional than what I have crit, because I think that the places that I'm going to be taking this guy, it's going to be like Super Battle Road. So I'm kind of gearing him towards Super Battle Road. I mean, he's not really going to be hitting crazy numbers offensively, so I figured, like, why kind of bother trying to make him do a little bit more damage than the petty damage that he's going to do. I've given him the additional, more so just because of this. I want to like capitalize on this ability right here. I mean, if you can double super an enemy in Super Battle Road, you are not taking damage from that enemy. So that's why I've done that. The next unit that we have on the list is this Gohan right here. And this Gohan is probably, I don't know if we can call him better than Sandman 1 and 2, but this Gohan is right up there. And like I said about Sandman 1 and 2, one of these brand new era support units that's just phenomenal and is going to help out like every single team that he's on pretty much. Okay, so he is greatly raising his attack and defense for 1 turn and causing supreme damage to the enemy. But it's his passive skill, and they didn't have to do a lot to make this guy great. He was already like pretty good beforehand, and that's why I already had him rainbowed before I've made this video. His attack and defense 100%. All allies are getting 2 key and 35% attack and defense. So they were getting 35% attack and defense before, but the 2 key is new, and then the start of turn attack and defense, I believe, is new as well. Yeah, look at what they were getting before. Just he was a attack and defense 35% support unit. So this is new. He's getting an additional 100% attack and defense here. He's giving allies 2 key. He's buffing their attack and defense by 35%. He's also got a medium % chance of performing a crit and a medium % chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, starting from the turn in which the character has performed a 3rd super attack in battle. So basically what that means is that by the time this guy has super attacked 3 times, he's gaining an additional 30% chance to dodge and a 30% chance to crit. So what I've done with this guy is I have geared him for crit, it looks like, but this was prior. It looks like now, just because of his passive skill here, his medium % chance of performing a crit, I would probably gear him more sort of towards additional, because if we can greatly raise this like twice, then that's really going to help him out as well. Same thing with this guy right here. I can definitely feed him in some additional gear, and that can bring his chance to additional up to like beyond 30%, even if I wanted to. So I'm like kind of satisfied with that. However, if I was sort of building him now, like I said, just the same about these guys right here, I would definitely be looking at gearing this guy a lot more towards additional. However, like the crit is still not without its uses. So that is Gohan. Anyway, he is. I mean, he like. This is just great. We want to have a look at as well at the Gohan disambiguation. Super Saiyan to Gohan Teen. Right now, he is the only unit here in contention for that name. So that is just further adding to his value over like someone like Vegeta, who's, you know, just another Super Saiyan, another sort of mediocre Super Saiyan Vegeta. On the Super Saiyan Vegeta disambiguation. Like, this guy's the only guy here. We're going to have a look at what teams he's on as well. Hybrid Saiyans, Majin Buu Saga, Goku's Family, Sibling Bond, Kamehameha, Super Saiyan 2, and Defenders of Justice. Right. Can you think of any units on either of these teams here who could use an additional 2 key and 35% attack and defense? I mean, Hybrid Saiyans is absolutely awesome. Majin Buu Saga is awesome. Like, I'm just going to pull all of these teams up just to really drive the point home. Hybrid Saiyans, I mean, look at what we've got here. Like, this guy here with an additional, like, 2 key and 35% attack and defense support. Like, yeah, thanks. I'll take that. Majin Buu Saga, like, this guy right here. I mean, all of these categories right here, the Goku's Family category, like Siblings Bond is absolutely huge as well. Kamehameha, like this Gohan being added to this category right here, like what it has done for this category is just absolutely amazing. This category is just phenomenally huge. Like, look at all of these LRs that are in Kamehameha that this Gohan's just buffing. Super Saiyan 2 is like really sort of a bit of a mediocre category at this point in time, and actually now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking that this Gohan here would definitely have to be in like the top 5 units in the whole category, so that's like good for him. So he's definitely going to be making it onto teams. Videl's team. He's going to work really well on Videl's team, especially with Great Saiyan Man 1 and 2. You run a double Videl lead and like it's GG. This Gohan, man, this Gohan's very, very impressive, and probably the cream of the crop. If not this guy, it's very, very close, but this Gohan is definitely up there in terms of one of the better units in the game. And he's supporting as well. We definitely need more of these really good support units being thrown at us. So yeah, this is really good, guys. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.